Hello, I am at Trevor Beach, and today is day one of a multi-month bike tour. So I thought I would put together a gear list of the gear that I'm bringing with me on a long-term bicycle tour. Some of the stuff is pretty old, some of it's new. The setup is not fully optimized, but no setup of mine really is. Like, don't let the dorky glasses fool you. I'm not a gear geek, but I will show some pictures on the screen of some of my previous setups, if you would like to have a little nosy at that. The setup is always changing. It's always evolving to meet different requirements, different challenges on the road. So, if you have any comments, any tips, any suggestions, anything of that nature, yeah, feel free to say something about my setup. So let's get into it right after the intro. So this is what I've got in my handlebar bag. It's an Axiom Hydrocore waterproof bag. I've had quite a few of these bags throughout the years, and I can't even remember what other handlebar bag I had before this one. It was just some random bag I got off Amazon, but this one suits me pretty well. So what have I got? I've got a light here, different glasses and stuff, because I do wear glasses, I do wear contacts, some Muskol, some bear spray for grizzly territory, some painkillers, some wipes. This is a pen that you can use to draw on your phone. It's made specifically for drawing on your phone. They're actually pretty cheap. More alcohol wipes, a notebook, got some plugs, a power bank. I've got a lot of power banks. They're just all sort of in different bags, dispersed evenly to even out the weight. Way too many cords, but I just couldn't throw them away. We were moving and I found so many cords, I just couldn't bring myself to throw them away. Oh, this thing here is pretty good. Sometimes I like to wrap it around my wrist and then I can use it to wipe the sweat from my brow. Just a little mirror, some batteries, a little picture. Took that earlier. Some binocs, some Allen keys. I've got a multi-tool stashed somewhere. Just my passport. And what else? Oh, there's just a whole bunch of odds and ends inside the bag. Some cash. This little thing you can look inside your ear. I don't know why I need that for a bike tour, but way more lighters than I need. But again, I'm just gonna spread them around the bags. Some tie wraps, some earplugs, just a few miscellaneous things in the handlebar bag. This is what I've got in what I call the blue bag, because I marked it with a blue dot with these Posca pens. This is an Arkel Orca pannier bag. Again, fantastic bag. For the rear rack, I couldn't really imagine using any other bags, so I think I'll stick with these ones. So in here I've got my sketchbook, just things that need to stay dry. My sketchbook, this folder has important things pertaining to life and things like that. Some lights, some Christmassy sort of lights. Again, it's just something that I just couldn't throw away in the move, and they're so light. I don't know, you gotta have a few fun things with you. Again, it's not a fully optimized, efficient setup. Some incense, some gravy, the Posca pens again. Posca pens are awesome. If you are at all creative at all, and if you haven't heard or tried Posca pens, get some Posca pens. So I use the Posca pens to mark the bags with colors, so it's easier to know where things are. So I'm like, oh, where does it go? It goes in the blue bag. So just some soups, things like that. Some tea, because I don't really drink caffeine because it gives me migraines. Some stuff to wash with. A rain poncho. I don't remember where this must have came from, the thrift store, because it's got a thrift store price tag on it. Probably my girlfriend bought it. And then this is just some clothes. I think there's a beach towel in there. The blue bag. This is the purple bag. What have I got in here? Well, I've got a bug net for my head, peanut butter bar, batteries for my GoPro, my old wisdom tooth, this whistle for bears, I guess. My girlfriend got it. Citronella bracelet. I think my mom gave that to me like close to a decade ago, and I've just been carrying it for all these years. Did I mention this power bank? A comb, just something to rub on my head for headaches, some electrical tape. This was the part to the fork on my bike. Don't really need it. When I got the suspension racks, they gave me a custom one for the suspension racks, but I just kept it. Some fuel, the stove. I don't remember what kind of stove it is. I got it at Bass Pro Shops somewhere. Cooking. I believe there's 2 cups in here. Yeah, I bought these a number of years ago, and they just haven't really needed to buy different ones. Antacid tablets. Of course, something super important, a fake slice of pizza. Clothesline with some clothes pegs. What else? More bear stuff my girlfriend bought. This is where I keep my toothbrush, toothpaste, all of that. A wind muffler for the GoPro. Big bag of rice. Some ketchups, nuts, more gravy. Toilet paper. Dry shampoo. 2 oversized bottles of contact lens solution. Introducing the orange bag. And these are the bags that go on the front racks. These are Axiom Ocean Wave bags. So I used to have the previous model to these ones, and I really liked them. But one thing they changed is they put this on here. I much prefer the hooks. Just I've had bags with this on here before. They just have a tendency to fall off. They don't hook properly. I don't know why screw with a good thing. Just put a hook on there. It's fine. This for cleaning my chain. A repair kit. This is all my SD cards. These 2 plugs are for charging my razors. Patch kit, headlamp. So this one has just soaps and things. This one has just my razor, eye care stuff. Another power bank. So this is all just stuff from my GoPro. These 2 things are tire pumps. I just prefer to bring 2 just in case one craps out on me. Also, they're light, so why not? But yeah, just different mounts and things for my GoPro. Some Q-tips. Oh, right here. So this is my multi-tool. So I always just get cheap multi-tools because, man, as much as I would love to get a Leatherman or something like that, I've had so many multi-tools stolen. Like multi-tools, I don't know what it is about multi-tools, but they just have a way of growing legs and just walking away. Like I've just stayed at hostels and they've just gone missing from my bags. I've gone through customs multiple times. Just seems like multi-tools, people with loose fingers just like to grab multi-tools. So I just don't bother with expensive multi-tools because I know I'm not going to keep that one very long. Outbound multi-tool, 40 bucks Canadian Tire, and I'll probably have it for about 9 months. This for my chain, some grease for my chain, some tape, a sewing kit. What else is here? Well, I think that about does it for the orange bag. Something I forgot to mention that was inside the orange bag is this thing. I'm really looking forward to trying this thing out. This thing's pretty cool. It's a scope for your phone. I believe they call them a monocular, but there's an attachment. You can attach it to your phone. It actually works surprisingly well. So yeah, looking forward to playing with this thing. And now we return to the Arkel Orca bag, the other one that goes on the back rack, the red one that goes with the blue one. Not a whole lot in this one really. My stash bag, clothes, tablet, just this. I like bracelets and stuff, so there's lots of bracelets and stuff in here. A belt. Wasn't too much in this one. I guess some of the stuff in this bag must have ended up in other bags because there's a few random things in the other bags, but that always happens, and sometimes you just have to do it that way to disperse the weight. This one is the green bag. the stuff sack. Doesn't need a colored dot on it because it's already super bright green. But here's what I got inside the stuff sack. Also, there's stuff that's attached to the outside of the stuff sack that is included in this. So just multiple hats because I have to protect my shiny spot. More tie wraps, sleeping mat. I think I got this sleeping mat and decathlon somewhere in Europe. I can't remember where. Hungary, I think. 2 tire tubes, another hat to guard my shiny spot. These are the bungee cords that attach the stuff sack to the back of the bike. Some paint and such because I like to paint. Also, there's like I got a lot of those little tiny canvases. They're in with my sketchbook in the things can't get wet bag. These are my tent pegs. These are my shoes. So I drew on these with Posca pens. Remember the pens from before. Some flip-flops. These 2 power banks go on the outside of the stuff sack. Oh, this is the tent. Just picked it up the other day from Bass Pro Shops. I was originally going to go on tour with a different tent, but the tent was just huge. It was the one that I used with my girlfriend. So I sent that one to my mom's place in Ontario, and I picked this one up for the tour. It's a 2-person tent. I find 2-person tents is what works best for me. I had a 1-person tent for years, and it was just too damn small. But anything bigger than a 2-person tent is just too damn big. It's not stealthy. You can't just set it up anywhere. So, but I find the Goldilocks tent is the 2-person tent. I've also got a full-size pillow in here. And I've got a El Cheapo Coleman sleeping bag. I've had multiple sleeping bags. I just keep coming back to this cheap-ass sleeping bag. I actually threw out my more expensive sleeping bag during the move. Oh, the bike. There's a few things attached to the bike as well. There's a bike lock. It's got a mirror. Phone case, like things to hold my phone. And then a speaker when I want to play some tunes when I'm riding. If you're wondering where the rain fly for the tent was, it's just right here. Step into the green tunnel. I've also got some just some old shirts down here, some old work shirts from my previous job that I'm going to turn into rags. So if you watch that whole thing, perhaps you're asking yourself, how much does all that weigh? All right, I've got the numbers. The stuff sack, that's the big green sack, 11.15 kilograms or 24.4 pounds. The bike itself, 15.90 kilograms or 35 pounds, but with water, 18.81 kilograms or 41.4 pounds. So the blue bag, that one weighed 6.14 kilograms, and that works out to 13.5 pounds. The red bag, 5.45 kilograms, that works out to 12 pounds roughly. The orange bag, 4.59 kilograms, and that works out to 10.1 pounds roughly. The purple bag, 4.45 kilograms or 9.8 pounds. The handlebar bag, 2.1 kilograms or 4.4 pounds, for a grand total of 52.6 kilograms or 115.9 pounds. So that's the gear. A lot of unnecessary stuff, right? So you know what else is unnecessary? I'm doing some video blogs for this tour. I'm going to be putting them up on this channel, the Dweeb Rider channel. So if you would like, subscribe to this channel for updates about the tour.